Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Lennon, and I'd like to welcome you to MAT 251. So, for tonight, I just want to go over the syllabus and make sure everyone can log into the my math lab. So, I suppose this is the instructor view, so the student preview would look more like this. Um, so, I posted an announcement earlier. For the first 2 weeks, we won't be meeting in person. I'll just be posting lecture videos and links to those on YouTube, and I'll post those on the Blackboard page. I'll make a tab over here on the left-hand side. It's not here yet as I'm recording the first video, but it will be shortly. Um, so yeah, I'll post any important announcements for class here. I've got the syllabus link and also my math lab. So let's go over the syllabus briefly. So when we do return to in-person classes, our meeting dates are Tuesday, Thursday from 6 to 8:20 and main 315. The office hours just right now by appointment, so you can find my email here, matthew.lennon@cincinnati-state.edu. Matthew's my first legal name, but I go by Jake, so that's why I've got my name listed. So this is Calculus 1. The learning outcomes are below, so we'll start with limits, look at continuity, we'll review functions, and then we'll start talking about differentiation, defined using the concept of a limit and various applications of that. So we'll learn how to take derivatives of all the classes of functions you've been introduced to in pre-calculus. Then we'll use those to look at a variety of applications from related rates to optimization. And then after that, at the very end, we'll introduce what an integral is. You'll do more of that in Calculus 2, but we'll look at the connection between the derivative and the integral via the fundamental theorem of calculus, and then we'll look at doing some Riemann sums and maybe some basic integrations. So the book is Calculus Early Transcendentals, third edition. You don't need to purchase a hard copy. You just need to purchase the online access code. Excuse me. And this says a graphing calculator is required, but you can probably get away with just using a scientific calculator. But while you're at home, you have access to a computer, so you don't really need a calculator. That's more for when we return to in class, so we can discuss that more when we talk later. Again, all the homework is going to be assigned via my math lab, and then I'm planning on doing the test and final in person, so there will be 2 tests and a final exam. Basically, each of those is worth 20%, and that's it. So you can have a look at the rest of the contents of the syllabus, and if you have any questions, go ahead and email me. Otherwise, let's have a look at my math lab. So you can get to my math lab by clicking this link over here. So you don't need to go to an external website. You don't need a course code. It's integrated through Blackboard, so you simply go to the link over here. And I like to click the second one, Course Home. And this is how you register. So what you can do if you're not sure about purchasing it or if you don't have money right now, there's this link right here that says get temporary access for 14 days. So you can click that and have access for 2 weeks for free. And then after 2 weeks, it'll kick you back to this page and then ask you to pay for a code at some point. So there's 2 options. You have 24 months, which is 2 years, for $110. So that may be important to you if you want to take Calculus 2 at Cincinnati State, because it will be the same course. But if you're only taking this one course for the semester, the 18-week option is the cheaper option. So do with that information as you will, but those are the 2 options to purchase it. So once you purchase it, let me exit the preview and go to the instructor. So it will look something like this. And I've got, so on the student home, you would see something like this. I've got an assignment posted due next Wednesday that is just based on review of functions. So you get 5 attempts for every question, and then there's a 20% deduction for anything completed after the due date. So I'll put a lecture on this on Wednesday, and we'll go over some of them. But if you want to go ahead and give it a shot now, you can. Again, for many of these, you have to enter the answer, but there's also some help options if you hit the wheel here. So this one doesn't look like it has any options. On some of the questions, oh no, here, it's at the bottom. So there's this view an example button. And if you click continue, it'll show you the steps that you need to do a similar question. Not this exact problem, but something similar. The ask my instructor, I'm going to go ahead and ask you not to use that because my math lab account, I teach at several schools, and I I don't think it's linked with my Cincinnati State email, so it might go to the wrong place. So the best option is to just email me if you do have a question, and let me know about that. But as you can imagine on this, so just to get the hang of it, there's buttons too. Sometimes you need to enter symbols, so and then there's a bigger list if you want to look at that. But let's just go through this first one because it's pretty simple. It's asking you to find f of 1, so that means what is the output corresponding to the input 1. So the input 1 is here. The output is the value to the right of it. So if you plug 1 into the function, the output is 2. So we just type 2 in there and check answer, and we got it right. So that's the first one. Let's do this one while we're at it, just because it's the other side of the token. This is saying, what is x when the output is 3? So we want to find 3 in the output list. It occurs 2 places, here and here. So the input corresponding to the first 3 in the output column is 4, the number to the left of that first 3. And the number to the left of the second 3 is 6. So 4 and 6 are the inputs that yield an output of 3. So here I would type 4, 6. Check the answer, and we're all set. Like I said, I'll go over this section in a little bit more detail on Wednesday, but for now, I just want you to go ahead and try to familiarize yourself with my math lab. Make sure you can log in and read the syllabus and let me know if you have any questions. Other than that, that's probably going to do it for today. Please just write me an email if you have any questions. Otherwise, this is Dr. Lennon signing off.